What's poppin'? We're gonna break down Glxy Digital Holdings. This is gonna be probably like a 2-a-week type of stock that I'm gonna start to do the breakdowns on, because I don't want to miss out on any of this. Major opportunity in this name right off the rip. So for those who haven't seen, in the past few weeks I have gone over the weekly bullish divergence that we see here, right? So, and it's a strong bullish divergence. So what that is indicating is that as the RSI is slightly and slowly rising, which means people are, whether or not the stock's going down or not, they're gathering strength. They're gathering shares, which means there's more people gathering shares. They're developing a stronger base at that level. How can I confirm that, right? I use the volume profile here. And as you could see, the volume profile on a weekly time frame, and we're looking back to, this is back to 2020, right? It is dead solid at 572. Like that is, or sorry, yeah, right around 590. The majority of people have gathered shares at this price. It's not going to be down here for much longer, my friends. It's just not going to be. That's the fact of the matter here. So another thing I want to highlight, right? As we're accumulating shares in this falling wedge pattern, we see a nice higher high being created, right? We have this low right here. We come into a lower high compared to this previous one, right? So it's still a lower high. We create a higher low. Instead of going lower than this low here, we create a higher low in this range. What we're looking for now is another higher high that's going to be around, I keep screwing that one up, it's going to be around this area, this 720 range for the next one. I don't know when, I don't know, I'd say probably in the next few weeks, to be honest. Something that indicates we're going to go higher is this weekly bullish engulfing that we see that engulfs 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Right, so that's it. I'm telling you, the stock's too bullish, man. They have over 2 billion in crypto assets, and this is at the bottom of a bear market. Like, it's looking too hot. Increased volume to match with the weekly bullish engulfing. We love to see it, right? Big volume coming in the past few days. Pay attention to that, and it's really interesting to see how we break out of this zone, right? As you can see, we're going sideways from November 22 to January 2023. So 2-3 months, say. We go sideways, we break above, we come back to retest that area, acts as support, very strong support, because as we come down here, we last 3 days, and then we rocket 25% off that level. With large volume to match. These are things we need to point out. Another thing I want to highlight here, this is like giga important here. This gap down from May 2022 hasn't been filled, right? So this, and there's another gap down in this range as well. We could probably point that out as well. Right, we haven't really been up to this 985 range or this 13 range in a while. All of this accumulation happening is basically hinting to us that, like, we're not going to be much here for that much longer. Falling wedge pattern, weekly bullish divergence on the RSI. We have large volume coming in at these levels, and you could see the above average spikes in volume coming in at these prices, like in this range here. I don't think we last much longer under $6. It just doesn't make too much sense from a technical perspective. Plus, these gaps that we could potentially fill from $9.85 to $13, right? So let's just say from here up, that's a double your money play right there. So there is massive opportunity here. The trade is here. I'm thinking, again, this could happen pretty short term. We haven't even been listed onto the NASDAQ. Earnings is coming up in probably like late March, mid-March, I'm assuming. The Bitcoin halving hasn't occurred yet, right? That's in around May 2024, I believe. Like, this name has too much potential here, right? We made it through this bear market. Like, we went down 95%. Is now the time you really want to be short Galaxy? Probably not, especially with Bitcoin like raging in price right now off the lows, like straight up, like it does not want to be under 25K, it looks like. But that's the breakdown. I'm going to be doing weekly breakdowns on this, sometimes twice a week. So stay posted. If you're a fan of Galaxy, leave a comment. I started to connect with a bunch of you guys on Twitter, and the community is hype. The community is hype. So show some love on the YouTube, give some shares on Twitter. We're trying to expand. I want to make this channel like a home for Galaxy investors. So if you guys want to spread the word, that'd be great. Peace, guys.